Alrighty, friends. Stephen Talbot here, of course, and I've actually recorded a video very similar to this before that I actually did not upload, I think because I can't remember. But what I wanted to do is, a lot of things, once you are experienced with something, you take it for granted. And you don't realize that other people may not have thought of that. So throughout my single life, each time I've been single, I was always under the impression, not impression, but I had always heard that it's very expensive to cook your own meals at home when you're single. Just because, I don't know what the problem is, why people can't eat leftovers, but I just wanted to show something that I do. For example, I don't go to the store and buy the organic chicken breast, in the little pack that costs a freaking fortune. I buy big bulk stuff, and then I separate it out. So today, I just wanted to do a quick little video and show you that process. This may seem like a no-brainer to most of you, and if this is something that is a no-brainer to you, then feel free to press on to another video. But for those of you who may have thought that it would be too expensive for you to cook your own meals at home, then this video is for you. So I'm going to try to situate the camera and just take you through that process. So give me a moment if you don't mind. Alright. Let me move this faucet over here. Or, I don't know. You know what? Actually, this might be... Let me see. Sorry, guys. So sorry. Let me just turn this around. And actually, I'm going to see... this. I don't know if this is... Well, I got me this little tripod doohickey. This little doohickey over here. I'm going to point this down and see if... Damn it, if I can get my damn camera straight. Okay. How's that? How's that for you guys? Is that good? Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Oops. Okay. So, the first thing is... Actually, I'm going to take my camera back real quick. The first thing that I learned from my Aunt Linda, before you go cutting chicken, if you want to make it easier, just take it and stick the entire pack of chicken. This is if you want to cut the chicken breasts, if you want to cut chicken breasts into tenderloins, or if you want to butterfly them. It's much easier to do if you stick the chicken inside of the freezer and let it get a little bit hard. So I just bought this chicken from the grocery store just a little while ago, but I stuck it in the freezer so that it could get hard and make it easier for me to cut. So as you can see, okay, is it good? So as you can see right here, I have a huge pack of chicken breasts. This huge pack of chicken breast was $11, and it's almost 6 pounds of meat. So, obviously, you get a much better deal, $1.99 a pound, when you buy it in bulk like this. If you buy the smaller chicken breasts, I checked the comparables. If you get like a chicken breast that's like a little bitty square pack, it's like $4.99 a pound. So we're talking a savings of $3 per pound by getting the bulk chicken. So even if you live by yourself, there's no reason why you can't take this. Like I use these for, I use chicken for salads, or sometimes, I like to cut them into tenderloins. And so there's no reason, by the way, the price for chicken breasts in a bulk package like this is $1.99. The price for chicken tenderloins, which is already cut up, is $3.99 a pound for the same brand. I have not tried this, but I have heard a friend of mine, Lindy, told me that I could actually take this to the meat department of like your local grocery store, like Kroger's, for example, which is the grocery store I typically go to. And I could actually take this to them and they will cut this into chicken tenderloins for me for free. So that is something that I have not tried yet, but I will actually do that the next, if I can remember, the next time that I buy a bulk chicken pack like this, I will try to do that and see if that works. If it does, then this video becomes obsolete and you can save this step altogether. So with that said, all you're gonna need to do this is your meat, and you can do this with anything, pork chops, steaks, chicken, hamburger meat. You can buy the huge logs of hamburger meat and divide it up. It's not just limited to chicken. So all you will need to do this is your meat, a good sharp knife. Make sure it's sharp. If you don't, by the way, something that I've learned is that you're much more likely to cut yourself if you have a dull knife. I didn't even know what a sharp knife was until my Aunt Linda gave me some really good knives and she sharpened them for me. Like literally I can cut an onion and it cuts like butter. I mean, it's like, this shit is so sharp. It's like, I'm telling you guys, it makes all the difference in the world. So make sure you have a really sharp knife. If you have a knife and it's not really sharp, then I have a couple of different knife thingamabobs. I'm not totally sure how to use these. Linda did it for me. But there's this. I don't think that this sharpens it, but it does something. And then I just have the little El Cheapo knife sharpener. It has two sides. One side for carbide, one side for ceramic. And I'm assuming you can use these. I don't even know what kind this is. Do not know. Anyways, get yourself a knife sharpener. It's just because your knife is dull does not mean you need to throw it away and get a knife. They do make sharpeners. They make electric sharpeners. This works great for me, and it easily sharpens my knife. I'm just able to go, and it sharpens it right up. So I highly recommend this. I never use this. I know that this serves a purpose. Not sure. If you can tell me what this does exactly, please let me know in the comments below. So, with that said, friends, oh, the other thing that you'll need, so you need your meat, your knife, and of course, a big thing of Ziploc bags. I'm using the quart size. You can use whatever size makes sense for you. So, this is super simple. Again, I know for some of you, this may seem like an absolute no-brainer, and you can feel free to skip this video altogether because this is not something that I would think that anybody would need to learn. But then I realized, you know what? For years, I literally ate out all the time. And it's so much healthier to prepare your own food. You know exactly what goes into your food. And it's much, much, much less expensive to prepare your own food, even if you live alone or are single. So, with that, let's get started. So here we have our chicken. I'm just going to sit this right up here. And actually, let me drain this liquid off of here. Of course, when you're screwing around with chicken, you want to get a clean surface area. Make sure you're using a cutting board. Some people use different cutting boards for vegetables and for meat. I've heard many times that is the way you should do it. I do have a small cutting board, but this is a really nice cutting board that my Aunt Linda actually gave me a long time ago. I cut vegetables and everything out. I just make sure to clean it really good when I am finished. So, sorry about that. I have to get my little animal out of the way. So, as you can see, these chicken breasts are absolutely enormous. Check this out. I mean, like, can you imagine putting all this meat on a salad? For a single person? Like, this is literally enough for like 20 salads. It's ridiculous. So what I do is this goes great in a salad, so I'm keeping that. So what I do is, and I'm sure that there's all sorts of different ways to do this. What I do is I sort of cut along the line of the chicken. You see, I don't know if you guys could see that. Look how easy that cuts, especially when it's frozen. So there we have a tenderloin that's very easy to, toss in a pan and, then cube it up for salads. Now, something I haven't done, which I may go ahead and do now, is you could actually go ahead and cube this up and put it into baggies cubed, and then that, you know, you could literally just take it out of your freezer and then just throw it in a pan or throw it in the oven and just have this already cubed up. And you could, because, you know, cubed up, obviously it's going to cook much, much faster. So that is something else that you could do. I'm probably going to do a few different ones. So I'm going to go ahead and do some of these tenderloins, and I actually will go ahead and cube some of these up as well. So there's our tenderloin. And then from this bigger piece like this, I typically just go right down the center. And for those of you who do not know, when you cut, to keep from cutting yourself, you can always grip the meat or your vegetable or whatever with your fingernails like this, and then you want to cut along the edge of your fingers. So you want to bring the knife right up to your knuckles, and then that way there's no possible way that you can cut your fingers off if you do that. So it makes cutting much, much simpler, and it took me a long time. I would see it on shows like Rachel Ray, but I didn't quite understand what the hell she was doing. You literally just grab it like this, and then you cut along your knuckle. See that? There's no possible way that I could cut my finger off if I do that. Sorry, 1 second. Okay. So there you have it. So then we got 1 chicken tenderloin, 2 chicken tenderloins, 3 chicken tenderloins from 1 chicken breast. And then, you know, to cook these more even, you might even want to cut these in half. I mean, you know, it doesn't matter. To each his own. Whatever floats your boat is cool with me. So look at that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm just going to pile these up and just keep on going right down the line. I mean, this is crazy how big these things are, isn't it? And then, I don't know if you guys know how to butterfly. You know what? I should have actually butterflied these first. I didn't let them really sit in the freezer long enough to butterfly them easily. It's much easier to butterfly chicken if you let them sit in the freezer a little bit longer and make them a little bit stiffer. And I'll tell you why. Because the way that I'm going to cook these is it's going to get done on this side, and I'm actually have to flip it 3 different times to get it done on all the sides. If I would have butterflied, and what it means to butterfly is to take this big chicken breast and cut it in half this way. So you sort of spread it open like a book. So you take your hand like this, and you go like this. Okay? And then you sort of open it up just like a book, and just cut right along. See that? Look at that. And then you sort of open that chicken breast up, and so check it out. Now it's flat. So now you can cut chicken tenderloins out of this, and they would cook much easier. And I probably should have done this to all of them. I did not, but you know, you live and you learn. I'm actually going to cut that off. See, that'll cook much, much more evenly. Okay. See how thin? Look how thin this is compared to this. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. This is how we do it. Na 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 na. So I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna take the chicken, do like that. I'm gonna try to get it right in the center right here, right on the breast. I'm gonna cut through like that. Then I'm gonna sort of open it up just like a book. Look at that. Okay? And then they are not nearly as thick. Then they'll cut. Look at that. So it's much flatter. Let me show you. Much flatter. See that? Look how thin that is compared to the full breast, which would take all damn day to cook. So that is my little tip. I should have done that from the beginning, but now I know. And so the last time I did this, guys, I literally bought one of these. I wait until the chicken goes on sale. $1.99 a pound is typically when it's on sale. I've seen it a little bit cheaper than that on occasion. So I wait until it goes on sale, and then I buy a big bulk pack like this, and I freeze it in these little Ziploc bags. And when I did it last time, I swear, and I eat chicken a lot, like when I'm not juicing anyway, look how thick that is. That's crazy. Look at this. Crazy. So again, this one was a good one. So look, I'm going to cut it right in the center. You see that? And then you just open that bad boy up just like a book. Look. Just like a book. Just like a book. That, my friends, is a butterfly. That's how you butterfly. See? It looks like a little heart, doesn't it? Look, my heart beats for you. All right. So anyways, when I did this last time, the chicken, and I ate, like I said, I ate chicken for salads. It lasted me well over a month. And so that's one $11 investment versus buying those little bitty packs that are like $4 or $5 a pound. Absolutely ridiculous to go that route. God, I swear, thank you, Linda, for giving me a new knife and sharpening it for me. It's crazy. Everything just cuts just like it's butter. It's like butter. Last one. Look at that. We're going to cut just butterfly it right open. Right open. Right open. Look at that. Yes. See? This is how we do it. Look at that big glob of a mess. All right. Okay. Almost done here. And we're going to bag it up. You got to bag it, bag it. You got to bag it, bag it. All right. Wham! Bam, 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 ba-da-ba-ba. So I'm just going to do a little bit of cleanup here. First, I'm going to give my hands a rinse. I'm actually going to stick this this chicken back in the thingamabob here. Okay. Look at all this, guys. Crazy. How many salads would this make? A lot. Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. Whoa. Okay. I'm going to sit this over here on the side. Do a little bit. Do a little bit more cleanup first. Let me just whack these chicken bits into the sink, and then I'm going to clean off my cutting board. Okay. All right, now that we got that, so now that we have that, I'm afraid this video is going to stop. Please, God, do not stop, because I'm just going to do a few of these guys, because I'm afraid that my phone is almost out of space. So I'm going to take this chicken right here, okay? Then all we do is take our Ziploc bag, some tongs. All we do, we take our Ziploc bags and we put whatever, you can divide these up however you want. For me, it's a good salad. Might look, well, that's probably too much. But again, sometimes I eat these, I cook them a lot at a time. I'm going to actually prepare these. I don't know. I would love to have a scale, a bathroom scale. Not a bathroom scale, a food scale. So I'm going to pack mine just about, probably something like that. And I can pull out whatever I need, whenever I need it. Ain't no big thing. Try to get all the air out. Make sure the bag's sealed up really good. And then these little packs will fit nicely in the freezer. You just take a little Sharpie marker and write the date and contents on it if you choose to. I'm not going to do that simply because I will use these way before these would ever go bad in the freezer. But you know, if you want to, feel free to stick your date and the contents on your little bag here. And then I'm just going to keep filling these up, guys, and that's really all there is to it. So I hope that you, I'll do a couple more for you. Oh, I didn't cube any of these up, did I? I thought I was going to, but I didn't. That's okay. That is all right. We will do that. I will do that next time. See? So you just keep on like a little factory. You just keep doing this, and you keep building, building, building. And you literally toss all these in the freezer, and every time you need chicken for salads or for dinner, or if you want to cube chicken up, or you want to make chicken salad, or whatever the hell you want to do, you have that available. And so by the time I'm done, I bet you I'll have about 20 of these bags, if not more than that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like this type of video and you would like to see more of this kind of video, then please give me a thumbs up so I know, and I will be glad to do some more little tutorial videos like this. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, or concerns, let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you're not subscribed, please take a second to subscribe to my channel. And as always, until next time, enjoy yourself.